Drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And here's Jose Peraza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Peraza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the 1st inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Top of the 1st, just getting started here at Miller Park. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Brewers will get their first cut. Luis Castillo starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than the league.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Fouled off. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what? D-Roll, trying to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. Suarez onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He had...
Ouch, that one hit him. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy's been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. At the plate, Luis Castillo. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's got an opportunity here, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound, in my opinion. What wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage certainly done as the Reds get on the board.
Welcome back. Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Standing in now, Jimmy Nelson.
Jimmy.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Peraza up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Second baseman.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Moustakas, a California-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Cain, base runner at first with 1 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-1. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In is Christian Yelich. Chopper foul. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Weak roller right side. Backhanded. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The first baseman, number 7.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Thames behind 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in to try it again.
Travis Shaw.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Gamble at second with 2 down. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning.